today about EMFace, which is our revolutionary technology. We introduced it as Experience the Revolution, but I want to talk to you today about this technology just a little bit more. If you've ever felt recently as though you look tired, but you feel differently than how you look, this might be a procedure that you are interested in. If you have ever felt in the last year or two as though you wanted to hide your face, maybe under a mask, this might be something that you're interested in learning more about. If you've ever felt like perhaps maybe your face is not keeping up with the peers that you are in your same workforce and you want to be competitive with your workforce, but you don't want to do a more invasive type of procedure, like maybe you are interested in some type of anti-aging procedure, but you just don't think you're somebody who would do injectables, or maybe you don't have downtime or recovery time to do a more intensive laser procedure. This might be something you are extremely interested in. There was a poll that was done in Real Self in 2021, and it specifically talked about what 80% of Americans are looking for. And Americans are really looking for a natural way to age, but also something that doesn't require a lot of downtime, and something that doesn't require needles, and certainly something that's painless as well. And EMFace fits that bill. So EMFace technology is really quite revolutionary in that it is something that expressly affects all three layers of the facial tissue, from the skin to the musculature, all the way down to the soft tissue level. So it's not just affecting one layer, but all three layers. And it's giving that incredible lifting from the forehead to the mid-cheek, all the way down to the neck layer. So never before have we seen any kind of procedure like this. And that's why when we first rolled it out on September the 17th, we really talked about experiencing the revolution, because it really is revolutionary in the facial industry. When we think about EMFace, what we're talking about is a very simple, straightforward procedure. So that's why it will appeal to so many different generations and so many patient types. So it's a painless 20-minute procedure that's typically performed in a series of 4 treatments. And as you go through those treatments, you are seeing the results both immediately, but then you're seeing such a dramatic result after that 4th treatment. We will bring you back and you'll see an even better result at 1 month, and then again at 3 months. And for those patients who really want that natural appearance, that's what this is going to give you, because it works in conjunction with your facial tissues, both from the skin layer, where it's working on the collagen and the elastin, and then it's working at the muscular level to increase the muscle fibers, skeletal muscle like the zygomaticus major and minor, which are located here, the risorius, which is also here, and give that lift in that mid-face that we're all looking for. So I hope you'll join with me today and see this incredible video on what EMFace does and what it can do for you. It's really, really incredible technology. It's exciting, and I'm glad that we were the first in all of Dallas-Fort Worth to offer this technology. We have some amazing before and after photos of some of these patients, and you can join with me in celebrating their success.
Building your own law practice takes a toll on you. Hard to eat right, hard to drink enough water, the stress of the job, the long hours. It isn't kind to your body. I do everything I can. I work out every day. I love yoga. It's honestly what keeps me ticking. But there's no yoga for your face, and my face is my business. People judge you by how you look. The more youthful, the more they believe in you, the more they hire you. Sad but true. Plus, when you have to have your mug on a 100-foot billboard, you better have this thing in order. I don't have time for surgery, and I want to look like me. I have a great doctor, but EMFace just seems to lift everything. Just by strengthening my facial muscles, it just lifts, it tightens. It's a great complement to everything else, and it's like nothing was ever even done. I just look refreshed. And man, do I need it. The verdict is in, and I certainly feel not guilty about using it.
I am very excited today to bring you the newest technology in facial rejuvenation. The BTL answer to facial regeneration is called EMFace. If you've ever felt like you're looking tired, or you want to look as youthful as you feel, you want to stay competitive in the workforce, but you're not looking the way that you want to appear in the mirror, or you want to appear on those Zoom conversations, this might be the answer that you've been waiting for. Have you ever in the last couple of years considered hiding your face because of signs of aging? If so, this might be the answer that you've been considering. EMFace is a way to get less wrinkles and more lifting, but in a needle-free fashion. So with EMFace, this revolutionary technology allows us to give patients 37% wrinkle reduction in only 4 treatments that last 20 minutes. And it also gives us the ability to treat multiple layers. So not only are we treating skin, we're treating muscle as well as the layers underneath the muscle called the fascia. Over time, the aging process affects us very similarly. We have what we like to refer to as the triangle of youth. So if you see the figure on the left, she's very youthful. She has the inverted triangle, and that's what we all want to see. She has these nice high cheekbones, full cheeks, and a well-defined jawline. But as she ages, you see this now becomes a regular triangle that then becomes this kind of sunken cheeks, this kind of jowling of the lower face. You see much more prominence in the, angles of the face. And so now she has this kind of sagging overlay of the skin. It's almost as though someone has taken the leaves out of the table and now the overlying tablecloth is just sagging over the table. So we have seen the triangle of youth become inverted. So why is this occurring? Why do we see this aging process occurring? There's actually many things going on that are contributing to this aging face. So it's not just skin deep. It's really, there's many things going on within the layers of the face. And this slide really does show that through the layers in the facial structure that comprise the skin, the fat, the muscles, and the bone. And this is really important as we understand why EMFace works so incredibly well, because EMFace is a revolutionary technology in that it is addressing every single one of these layers with the one exception, bone. So after the year of age 20, we are all losing collagen, and we're also losing elastin, which leads to these forming of dynamic wrinkles like the crow's feet, the frown lines. And so initially we have these static wrinkles or wrinkles with movement, but then eventually they become wrinkles at rest. And that's not all. We have fat pads in our face, which are a good thing, but we lose those fat pads over time. So thus we lose volume. And the end result, you get these visible wrinkles and you get this sagging, drooping skin. People magazine conducted a poll in February of 2021 and found that Americans actually feel younger than their true age. 59% said they were obsessed with fighting the aging process, and 56% said that they found the fight was simply exhausting. So what's the answer? Well, the answer, I think, is in a revolutionary technology that BTL developed, and it is a combination of radio frequency and electrostimulation. By stimulating both of the layers of the skin and the muscle, as well as the actual soft tissue of the face, we can improve muscle tone by 30%, we can decrease wrinkles by 37%, and create a lifting effect of 23%, all in a non-invasive fashion, all in a pain-free fashion. So this procedure, again, 2 unique therapies. We're using radio frequency and we're using electrostimulation. And again, it's important to understand that this is unique and that it's affecting multiple layers of the skin. So no other therapy in the market actually affects all of these tissues. There are some that affect perhaps radio frequency alone, or perhaps we can affect the skin alone, but there's no other therapy that technically will address both of these types of therapies, both radio frequency and electrostimulation simultaneously, and that then can affect all of these layers at one time. And then you're doing it in only 20 minutes to affect the entire face. And again, no needles, no toxin, and no recovery time whatsoever. So 4 sessions, each spaced 1 week apart. So in 1 month, you've completed your entire treatment session to get an amazing result. And we can show you the photos of what we're talking about. Really incredible results. So what's the answer? It's BTL. It's tried and true with 9 clinical studies. It has a 93% patient satisfaction. And even the patients who do choose to have things like neurotoxin, for example, found that they had a more natural appearance when they combined their neurotoxin with the procedure of EMFace. So it makes sense to choose EMFace. So EMFace, less wrinkles, more lift, needle-free. It's the first and only hands-free, non-invasive device that simultaneously remodels and smooths skin while toning the facial muscles, and only in 20 minutes.
Hi guys, I am back at the Dermatology office of Dr. Ellen Turner. We're having our unbelievable launch party. And do you know why? Do you know why? Because the M-Sculpt and the M-Neo has been spectacular for me. I now have 4 abs that I never knew I had. But now I'm doing the EMFace. Unbelievable. And we're just getting started. We're just getting started. So tell a friend, tell an enemy, it doesn't matter. Tell them to get here. Dermatology office of Dr. Ellen Turner on Lover's Lane. Make an appointment and let's do this. And you will look good and you're going to feel marvelous.
Hi, this is Rebecca from the Dermatology of Dr. Ellen Turner. Fall is here, so let's fall in love with our face. EMFace with BTL is our newest technology. We're the only ones in Dallas, Texas to have it. Our event season is here. We're going to have Christmas, Thanksgiving. Why don't you step forward with the best face possible here with us at Dr. Ellen Turner's office. We are still doing our pre-launch price, so don't miss out. Again, give us a call at 214-3730-7546 and have the best technology for your face.
face facts.
I don't want to rub your face in it, but
It's time to face the music.
She's really got egg on her face.
We need to have a face-to-face. The human face sure has a lot of expressions. Don't lose them. Save face with EMFace.
Wonderful. It was relaxing, it was stimulating, and I felt the muscles moving, but it felt good.
And now for more on the President's campaign event tonight, let's turn to our Denver correspondent, Carrie Nightingale.
Yeah, thanks, Alfonso. Well, look, we know the presidency ages you. It's like dog years when you step into the Oval Office. But remember 4 years ago? What got him elected was his vitality. You know, he had that M-Sculpt Neo look, he had the arms, he had the abs. But look at how much he's aged during the term. I don't care how great your abs are, the carpet isn't matching the drapes anymore. The face is aging rapidly. He looks tired, the skin is saggy. He lost that chiseled jawline. The American people don't want a saggy jawline. They want a president with vitality. And the polls reflect that.
Are you seeing this right now?
It's like
But we have to do something about this.
What are we going to do about it?
linked at this point.
I need
Needs a solution.
I need M-Sculpt,
Way beyond
but
injectables.
for my face.
Experience was great. Some of the things that I felt, it kind of felt like a warm vibration instinct.
My fellow Americans, we are here to celebrate the birth of our incredible experiment in freedom, self-governance, and a constitutional republic, and to honor the heroes who made that experiment an unimaginable success. And the way we honor greatness is by sculpting their faces in sheer granite. Because a sculpted face is a great face, an everlasting face. A sculpted face remains forever young, a time capsule into eternity to remind us daily of our greatest years. Well, my fellow Americans, I say it's not enough to simply sculpt the faces of these four great men. No, I say it's time that we all sculpt our faces in the granite mountain of history. I say it's time that we EMFace the nation.
Of course I would do it again. It was so easy and it did not take very much time. I was comfortable throughout the whole procedure. It was just wonderful.
You can feel the strain on our country. These once majestic mountain faces are now desiccated and cracking. Arid and dry, as if in our sunset years. like watching the tired pensioner's leathery face grow more weathered as his vitality is stolen away by years of hardship. We need to rejuvenate our nation. We need to replenish and revivify our nation, heal this arid, cracked landscape, and stimulate new growth. We need to EMFace the nation.
Would I try EMFace again? Absolutely. I would definitely try EMFace again. Just after 2 treatments, my wife had already commented that she could see the difference. And I'm very much looking forward to the additional treatments.
I feel great. I love it.
El procedimiento EMFace se lo recomiendo a mis amigas porque me han preguntado qué me estoy haciendo en mi cara porque se me mira diferente y les digo a dónde vengo y se lo recomiendo muchísimo.
The lodgepole pine, the rugged survivor that makes our forests so beautiful, can only germinate when its resinous pine cone is exposed to extreme heat. You literally need to burn this tree to renew it. Without that heat, this tree would go extinct. When the forest ages, a purging wildfire wipes out the old, dry landscape, and the regrowth is spectacular, bold, bright, and brimming with vitality. That's what we face in this country today. That kind of rejuvenation is just what we need. We need new growth and a fresh start. We need to turn up the heat on this nation. We need to EMFace the nation.
I would recommend EMFace to those persons who don't want to have a needle injected on their face and want some improvement on their wrinkles and you will make the skin more younger, look younger. That's what I was looking for.
You know, America is one of the youngest countries on earth. Perhaps that's why we have such vitality and can-do spirit. Well, compared to us, Italy is like a hunchback grandma shambling her way up to the top of that mountain. Well, maybe that's why they don't have all the technology that we bless the world with. Things like the airplane, the rocket ship, or M-Scope Neo. It's that youthful, fresh vigor of a new nation. But we don't look it anymore, do we? We may not have a lot of miles, but they're city miles, and they really show. And if you're like me, you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. Sick and tired of all the needles everywhere. Sick and tired of the scars we've accumulated over the years. So join me in revitalizing our nation. Say goodbye to sick and tired. Let's get healthy and fresh. Next month, you'll have a chance to change the nation. Join me and EMFace the nation.
treatment was surprisingly relaxed, even enjoyable. I didn't feel pain. I can say that I felt some kind of pulling of my skin. The sound during the procedure makes, for my experience, to be kind of relaxing. I will recommend EMFace to everybody who wants to look younger, youthful, better in general. Everybody who doesn't want to have surgery, facelift or injections, anything more invasive. I already started talking about EMFace to all my friends, and the response is good, very good.
Well, first of all, I didn't know much about it until you guys explained it to me, and when I found out about EMFace, I was very excited. Came in and it was off the charts great. Very exciting. It was a neat experience to feel the procedure and see how it's done, and I love it. I think it was great. I noticed a big difference, and I would definitely recommend it for sure.
Hi, I hope you've enjoyed everything that you've seen today on EMFace, which really is a revolutionary technology. You know, EMFace, painless, needleless, non-invasive, a really natural way to approach the aging process. It makes a lot of sense for a lot of different people out there, and I hope you're one of them. You know, in the Real Self survey that was done in 2021, there's a lot of patients out there that felt the need to hide their face because they didn't like what they saw. But it's time to take the mask away and let's show your face off. So come in, get your EMFace treatment.